Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys what products I use while doing makeup, what it's for, the uses, and everything that you need to know. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and we're just going to get right into it. So the first products I want to show you guys are for cleansing and prepping. So let's get into cleansing. To cleanse the face, I like to use some cleansing towelettes. It doesn't have to be makeup wipes. The cleansing wipes in general get the job done pretty fast. To really prep the skin, if I want to be extra, I like to go in with witch hazel. So I have some on standby with the cotton rounds. So you cleanse the face first, then you're going to apply this moisturizer. Let me make sure you guys see that. I'll have a link below. This is the brush I will use for moisturizing the skin. After you moisturize the skin, you want to use a primer. This has been my favorite for a while. I've been using it for a few months. It really does the job. Like, for a good price, this does the job. Another primer I would recommend is Bobbi Brown. So to apply the primer, I'm going to use like a thicker brush. I don't remember where I got this brush from. It's Sonia Kashuk. This is an actual primer brush. It says primer brush on the side. So now we're going to move into skin types. If my client had normal to dry skin, I would not use these products right here. I would simply use my moisturizer and my primer, and that'll be that, because remember, we're adding on powders, liquids throughout the process. So using too much for like normal to dry skin causes the makeup to crack, and you want your foundation to be smooth as possible. So avoid any extra products if you can. But if they have oily skin, I will go ahead and use Milk of Magnesia or Calamine Lotion. They're both equally good. I will prefer the Calamine Lotion because it's less messy. Yeah, you want to make sure you prep the skin properly. So I would recommend all of these products. And to apply the Milk of Magnesia or the Calamine Lotion, I will use a flat foundation brush like so. Now we're going to move on to eyebrows, right? So I have a bunch of these Maybelline Ultra Slim Express Brow Pencils. A bunch because they run out pretty quick, but they're really good. The colors I have is black, brown, black. So I have 3 of each. They're really thin. They're really good as well. See, I'm out of this one. I have to throw that away. But they're really thin. They're very precise. I'm gonna see if you guys could really see just how thin it is. Very precise. And it comes with a spoolie, so you don't have to go back and forth if you're used to using pencil or pomade. Really convenient and nice. So I love these brow pencils, but lately I've been into the Morphe brow pencils. They're just a little bit thicker. Just a little bit, but it's really good. It's a lot more pigmented. This is the Chocolate Mousse from Morphe. So you can use whatever pencils. I like really slim eyebrow pencils for a more natural look. But if someone has thicker brows and these pencils just won't cut it, I will then use pomade. So I have a couple Anastasia pomades on deck. I have blonde, I have dark brown, and I have medium brown. I really use the dark brown more often than usual. The dark brown is my favorite, but I've been trying to mix the blonde and the medium brown for a more lighter brow. So if you have like black hair, if your client has black hair, I would consider using a black pencil. If they have lighter hair, highlights, blonde hair, then use a lighter eyebrow color. And in high school, just a quick story time, in high school, I used to color my brows whatever like my hair color was, and I know this other girl who did it too. Her name was Kenya. I remember one day she came to school, she had green hair and green eyebrows. I really thought that was so creative and really dope. So shout out to Kenya, and she inspired me to like hop on that trend a little bit. I didn't get too crazy with the color. So like, let's say I had like my hair was kind of this color. At one time I had braids this color, so I did my eyebrows the same, and it's really, really cute. All right, so next, regardless if I use a pencil or the pomade when I'm doing the brows, sometimes the sharpness fades once you get to doing things on the face around the brow. I like to go in with a powder just to touch it up. So I'll use this eyebrow brush right here, the brow brush. Tap both sides and go in and fix it. I love these type of brushes. Go like that. Because let me just show you guys something real quick. And this has a spoolie too. Whatever you're using for the brows, make sure it's like a flat slanted brush with a spoolie. And say I mess up, I just go right in, and the brush will make the line for me, just like that. So that's why I like this, and I'll use this for the pomade as well. Just make sure you clean your brushes in between products. And this is just another version of this, but it's not the same brand. This is just a darker color. That chocolate, I got this from Forever 21 like years ago, but I still got it. All right, y'all, I know y'all probably looking like, what the heck are we looking at? But this is the cheat code, no cap. I'm telling y'all, teaching y'all the game, because nobody gonna show y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all. So clearly y'all see colors, shades I meant, going from light to dark. And this is basically my favorite foundations that I use. I've been using for 2 years, okay? Not literally, but figuratively. Like, these are the brands. This is actually my favorite foundation brand because, so let's start with the light shades. Okay, we have Maybelline Fit Me foundation, you know, the regular foundation. We have that in the shade 128. We have the Maybelline SuperStay foundation in the shade 127. Then we have Milani in the shades 4, 5, and 6. So these are the shades, really these two. If I have to lighten it up, I'll probably mix these in with these. But these are the shades that I really use for my light skin clients. So this is the light skin, this is the red bones, and this is my brown skins over here. So for my light skins, Caucasian people, I'll use Tarte in the shade, Tarte Concealer in the shades 8B, 12S, and 36S. I know that is a jump, but I also mix in whichever foundation shade I'm using. And also, sometimes it's necessary, but I'll go and I'll use 37G. And this 37G shade can be used for light skins and also my red bones. So for my red bones, we have Milani in the shades 9, 10, and 11. Okay, and you can also use more than one shade of foundation just in case, because people tend to be lighter in the cheeks, in the eye area, and around their jaw, forehead. They're a little bit darker. I mean, that's just natural. So you can use 2 shades when you're doing foundation, maybe even 3. So I would definitely use this shade in 37G for my red bones as well. And the classified concealers I have for them is tan, tan sand, tan deep sand. I ran out of tan sand, but you can use all the little tan shades for my red bones. There you go. So the numbers is 44H, 47S. For our brown skins, I have a lot because I'm brown skin, so it's really a variety, and I get more brown skin clients than I get red bone or light skin. So we have the Maybelline SuperStay in the shade 360. We have Too Faced Born This Way foundation, 24-hour foundation in the shade Chai and Spice Rum. Then we have the Maybelline SuperStay 370. Then we have the MAC StudioFix foundation in NW47 and NW58. I never really use these just by itself. If I have to, I'll mix it in with the Too Faced foundation or the Maybelline foundation. I also have Milani colors, but this is what I've been using lately. And okay, so for my brown skins, this is Tan Deep Honey. So this is 47H. You can use 47S also. For my shade, it's two-tone. It's 2 shades lighter than my skin color. So this is something I'll definitely use. 53N, 53H, 57H, and 60N. So for my newbies, we have Deep Honey, Rich, and Mahogany. So those are the concealer shades that I will use. Again, the ones that are horizontal will be the ones I can use for both. You can always mix and match the concealers. You don't just have to use one shade. Remember, you can mix these liquids. You can mix liquids. So remember that, but these are just the products that I use. How you set them determines how long they last, but of course, the Too Faced pretty much lasts a little longer. The Milani definitely lasts longer for my light skin clients. It really lasts long. I like Milani. Maybelline, I don't think it lasts long, but as long as you set it right, you'll be fine. So now we're going to move into powder. Alright, y'all, if y'all can see, I got that PWRF merch on. Y'all go cop that link in the motherfucking bio. Okay, so now we back with the eyeshadow. So this is my holy grail I'm putting y'all on, okay? This Morphe 35G palette. Boom. Alright, so this Morphe 35G palette, baby, I be digging and scraping all up in this palette because it has every shade of brown and I love it. And also, I also use my contour palettes for eyeshadow, but this will be it. So yeah, y'all go cop that right there. So that's for my browns. And y'all don't laugh at my palettes because I'll be scraping and digging in the things. My second favorite. So this is for my soft glam girls who want a little bit of extra oomph. So these are all the pinks. It has like a lot of natural pinks. It has some shimmer pinks, some plums, some browns, a silver, some champagne. All the little shades you'll need. And this is the Morphe Natural Flirt. So this is a 35XO, baby. So next is my second favorite. So I use this for the white and the black. And I'm not opening it because I need a new one. But this is the Warrior 2 by Juvia's Place. I'll insert a little picture of the shades inside. So here we have Juvia's Place Bronze Duo Palettes, okay? So these shades right here, I will use light skin girls. So these I will use for my light skin red bone girls, okay, with the blush to match. These I will use for my dark skin girls, okay, brown skin and dark skin, light skin and red bone, brown skin and dark skin with the blush to match. Now let's talk cream contour. I'm not gonna pull out all my things. I'm just gonna show y'all the products. So for my cream contour, I like to use the Milk foundation stick. The Milk Flex foundation sticks, really nice. They blend very smooth. Then they didn't have like a dark enough shade, so I just went and got the Fenty Beauty in the shade Ebony. So this is what I use for my dark skin girls. Healthy Looking Glow Cream Bronzer. So this is a cream bronzer. It's really nice. I love the formula in these. So they have like a light one and a dark one. So they're for bronzers, but I use them. They're really dope. Just give y'all a second look. For the highlight, I like to use these Too Faced Turn Up the Light highlighting palettes. This is the shade Light. This is the shade Medium. So for a gold bronzy look, I like to use this, and they also have different types of highlights. So this would be more for a soft focus, soft highlight. So if you don't want all that shimmer, this is pure shimmer, and this is like regular highlight formula. Same thing. It's really dope. And then I have the Milani highlight. No, this is actually a blush, but I use it for highlight because it just has so much shimmer, and it actually has that yellow in it. So if you're into like yellow blush, I would use this, but I use it for highlight. Another highlighter I use is the Fenty Beauty. This is Killawatt Fenty Beauty. It's really nice. It has kind of that rose gold shimmer to it. You know, like the basic highlight. If I want something really illuminating, I'm going to use my MAC Double Gleam. So this is MAC Double Gleam. I'm trying to make sure y'all see that gleam in that bit. And of course we have the gold deposit. You gotta have that gold deposit. Now these are must. These are must-haves, okay? You got the gold deposit. Then you have the Global Glow. For sure. So put those up, and I kind of mix and match my highlights, so I don't pick just one. I use all. I like to use Fenty Beauty's bronzer. So I have it. This is what I use for my light skin girlies. Sun Private Island. Right here, Private Island. And then we have Coco Naughty, Mocha Mommy, and then we have Figment. So to set foundation, depending if it's a full glam, I'll use MAC StudioFix Powder Plus Foundation. Depending on the type of glam, so it's a full glam, full coverage, I'll use this. And if not, I'll use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And I also have some It Cosmetics foundation powder. This is for my darker skin girls, because the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish only goes up to deep dark, whatever. Setting spray, I have the Morphe. This is the Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist, because you never really know when it's run out. You don't really feel the weight all the time, so Morphe is like the best. This is my number 1. This is my number 2, Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And then my number 3, Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Really nice. So, and once I set the face, I would use a fan, but I like for it to air dry naturally, so I invested in this one. I got it from the dollar store, and I thought it was so cute because it has the blue butterflies. And if you know me, I love blue Morphe butterflies, but this had to do. So I'll take a fan. Y'all get into the hand fans, okay? Ditch them automatic battery charged fans. Get into the hand fans. All my MUAs out there, let's get it out the mud for real. Here's all my liquid liners. You can see some have the color on the outside, some don't, but I have my red, my orange, light green, light purple, pink, yellow, and then I have some darker shades. I got a brown, 2 browns, a gold, white, yellow, pink, that's a fuchsia pink, and what is this one? This one might just, oh, this one is blue. So yeah, these are really nice. I'm gonna show y'all these browns. See, that's kind of like a rusty brown. White, yellow, kind of like a mustard yellow. What's this one? This is black. This is a brown as well. So I like this. It's like a chocolate brown. And yeah, so liquid liner. I'm really a fan of Anastasia liquid liner. So I have a bunch of these, but they changed the packaging. It comes in this form now, but it's all the same. It's really nice. Color liner. So for color liner, this is Urban Decay. They have a bunch of colors. I just have all the colors you know girls like, and if not, you can use eyeshadow, but these are really creamy and they stay all day. So go grab the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on eye pencils. This is like a really cute one I love. Now for my glitter liner, This is from Urban Decay as well. So I have my gold, my silver, and my black. So these are safe to use on your eyes. My liquid blush, they're okay. I got these from Kat Von D. This is Luminary 50 Mod Con. It's the same shade. I got two of the same colors. Let's get into the blush. So we have the Juvia's Place right here. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2, and it has a couple of shades, you know, plum, light plum, a brown, some shimmer, a light pink, light peach. And then I have this Makeup Revolution powder. It's really, really cute. It's called Pink Lady. It's called the Blusher Reloaded. And Pink Lady is really, really pigmented and really, really cute. This is my favorite so far. Then I have the Black Radiance blush in the shade Toasted Almond. So this is like a plum, almost red, brownish concealer. Blush. It's really, really cute for my dark skin girls. And also I have the MAC Rosie Does It. This is a Glow Play blush, so it's kind of like a cream powder blush. It's really pigmented, really cute. Now for my setting powders, you know I got my girls. Sacha Buttercup. We have Light and Banana. And then we have the Laura Mercier, who I hated at first, but I grew to love her. You just have to know how to use her. This is translucent, so I grew to love her. I love her. And yeah, that's what I have for my setting powder. So mascara. So this is Urban Decay. I hope that don't say perversion, but I think it do. I'm gonna put the name. I done ran through this. So this is Urban Decay mascara. I use a spoolie, so I'll take a spoolie. Just dip it right in. There you have it. It's really nice. Then we have the Maybelline, the Falsies Push Up Angel. I love this because it goes well with bottom lashes. The brush I actually use this wand because you can see it's very, very thin, and it just really grabs the bottom lashes. Like, I love these. Push Up Angel, y'all go cop that. For my lippies, I like to use Maybelline Matte Ink as a base. So I'll apply, y'all know how I do my lips. I'll apply the NYX foundation, Can't Stop Won't Stop in Ebony, Deep Ebony. And then I'll apply whatever lip color, but these is what I'll use. And then after I apply my pinks, I'll go in with this bubblegum pink and like a natural, hold on, and this natural pink from NYX. This is Madeline, no, this is Creme Brulee for gloss. And then another trick that I just learned, using this dark lip gloss for the outline for the liner. Instead of putting clear gloss, I just use this dark shade. It makes it look more fancy, more nice, but you could always use clear gloss. For my red lips, I use Savage X Fenty in the shade Uncensored. Now let's dive into the brushes that I use. Now that we've acquainted ourselves with the essentials, it's time for the magic. I'll be using every product and brush we discussed to do a soft glam. Watch closely as I demonstrate each step, sharing tips and tricks along the way. Start by tapping your primer into your skin for a flawless base, then use a fan to dry it a little, leaving it tacky. Tackiness ensures makeup longevity. Now onto the brows. For a fully detailed description on how I do brows, go check out my brow tutorial on my channel. I'm using the Maybelline pencil to outline and fill in my brows. To save the effort later, take your time filling in your brows, making sure your lines are sharp and the arch is present. The important factor is making sure your eyebrows are filled in evenly and equally. Now we're going to define the arch more and clean the brows up using concealer. I skipped recording the eyeshadow application because it wasn't very beginner friendly, but I do have other tutorials where I'm describing how I apply my eyeshadow. And remember, eyeshadow is always optional. You don't always have to apply eyeshadow, although it helps. The next step is to apply your foundation using the flat foundation application brush, painting it evenly all over my face, chin, and neck. Then I'm going to take the foundation buffing brush and tap the foundation into that primer I previously applied, creating a flawless base for my contour and concealer. If you haven't noticed now, makeup is all about layers. The less layers, the better. Next, I'm going to apply cream contour to my cheeks and my chin. Contour is used to create a sculpted look. It's not always needed, especially if you have highly defined features already. Precision matters for nose contours, so be sure to use a brush to avoid excess product spreading all over the nose. Now I'm applying concealer underneath the eyes, on the nose, chin, mouth, and forehead. I like to connect the forehead and the nose together. This step is solely done to brighten and cover imperfections. Then you're going to blend that gently with a sponge. Make sure your sponge is damp, not soaking wet and not completely dry. You want to make sure it's damp. Applying cream contour before concealer in your routine makes all the difference. Contour carves out structure and then concealer brightens and conceals, providing balance. Prevent creasing and dryness, immediately set it with translucent powder using a small brush. Make sure to take face powder and set your foundation using a powder that matches your skin. After applying all the setting and face powder, now it's time to wipe it away. Be very light-handed so you don't accidentally create patches in your foundation. Next up, we're going to be adding some powder contour on the cream base for added depth, followed by setting powder to sharpen the nose contour. Then grab a smudge brush to blend brown and black on the bottom lash line. Applying eyeshadow to the bottom lash line defines the eyes, creating a more polished and cohesive appearance. This step is crucial as it completes the eye makeup. After all the products are applied, I like to start melting the product into the skin, so I'm going to spray my whole face with setting spray. this is the final look for today. Remember, it's all about confidence and practice. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be uploading weekly different tutorials and a lot of makeup content, so you don't want to miss this. If you really want to, make sure you hit that bell so you can get a notification every time I post. And that's all I have for today, folks. I'll see you guys on the next upload. Until then, bye bye.